Okay guys, I do apologise for any interruption. I know we've just missed quite a bit of qualifying, just a bit. Around 2 minutes of qualifying, my internet decided to disconnect, so I've had a bit of technical difficulties, but hey ho, we are back and we should be good to go for the rest of qualifying with 11.5 minutes remaining. I'm just going to share this round very quickly. So the guys can have there we go, we should be very good to go again. So let's see what is going to happen as I see exactly what is there about. So I do apologise for any inconvenience, guys, that has been caused. It is a bit of a shame because as soon as we started qualifying it just went, and I was a bit, oh no. But we are back up and running. So this is qualifying at the moment. It looks like Bart currently was thereabouts, but Adam Foster goes fastest then with a 158.9. Ash is thereabouts with 1.062 of a second slower, which he's going to be pushing on the Bentley, trying to push to try and get around the around exactly what's going to happen thereabouts. So it's going to be there. Bart's in third, Tug rather into fourth place at the moment then, with Malolvan fifth, Sean sixth, then currently thereabouts, but Damien's gone into fourth then in that 78 Ferrari. Seems to be pushing it. He wants to try and push on for a very good lap. We've got 10 minutes left of qualifying, so anything can happen round here, and it's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen as we go through, obviously down towards the hangar straight. So it's going to be thereabouts. Obviously, you know what the likes of Mix 64 going to do, what's Giancarlo going to do with that Lexus. Is he going to throw up a surprise? You know, he may get that Lexus thereabouts. Just going through, obviously, Club now, or is it Chapel? It's actually Chapel, yes. Get them corners a bit confused sometimes, but we should be okay. Down the hangar straight he goes then. But we'll see what Adam Foster can do. Is he going to improve this lap time? It could be very close to see how well things go. But it is going to be on top of the world if he gets pole position for round number 11 of season 2 of TNRL Sim Racing. So he's currently 158.5, so Ash is going to have to try and push on for a lot more to try and get that elusive pole position. There's a yellow flag somewhere around there. I think Adam's gone into pit lane, Bart's in pit lane as well, so they're going to be pushing on quite a bit. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. So Ash is thereabouts, just trying to push that Bentley to its extreme. He's got a bit of an issue there by the looks of it. So then Tug in pit lane as well, followed by Sean up into fifth then. Sean's gone up to fifth, knock Damien down to sixth, so Bart and Tug third and fourth at the moment, I believe. Damo up in seventh, Malolvan eighth, Clenough and Mix 64 yet to do some lap times. Maybe it's going to be thereabouts for them. 8 minutes left then, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen. It could be a very close battle for getting onto pole position. We're just seeing what Sean's going to do, but it's going to be thereabouts. It seems that Mix 64 Giancarlo up into third. Then we knew this is probably what a trick he had up his sleeve, trying to get up into the top three with that Lexus RCF. The Lexus RCF is a car that I don't find it underrated. I just find it incredible to see how it's putting up to the likes of the Bentley as well as the McLaren. But it's going to be very close to see how well they go around here for obviously round number 11, the penultimate round of the championship. But obviously Giancarlo has decided to go into pit lane by looks of it, just to push on. So Adam Foster with 7 minutes to go on the clock, then he's got got to be careful. He's warming up his tyres just to get some extra grip, just to get some more heat into that McLaren's tyres, and the brakes are looking very hot at the moment. They're about, but looking exactly what's going to happen. Ash is coming out of pit lane now, so he's got just around 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, so he could be easily on course for what could be a nail-biting 6.5 minutes left of qualifying. So that 44 numbered Bentley, the Union Jack styled, the blue, grey and white and pale blue coloured. So I think Giancarlo thinks he's third place. He's going to be safe at the moment. Sean still thereabouts in 6th place at the moment. He's doing very well, I must admit. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen within his lap times. It's very interesting. Oh, Giancarlo's gone out of pit lane then, so he's obviously trying to think, well, no, I need to push on. I've got 6 minutes to go to try and pull something out of the bag there. He's probably like a magician. That's putting himself into the mix then, if you pardon the pun, of course. But Sean in 6th then, and Damien currently in 7th then in the 78 Ferrari. So seems to be very interesting. Obviously, just remember Stefano and Dario aren't here this evening, so the Italians aren't here. So, but the Ferraris are represented by 2 AM class runners, so it's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. But obviously, Damo currently in 8th, and Malolvan is 9th. Clenough is currently still 10th, still struggling. I think he's like he said to me, he doesn't seem to be what's the word I'm looking for, doesn't enjoy it round here. From what we're saying, with 5 minutes left of qualifying, it is going to be close as we get proximity, but it's going to be thereabouts. But we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Mix 64 then in the Lexus RCF, the 64 machine, pushing on. He's going to try and get exactly where he wants to be this evening. He may throw up a surprise. He's got to be careful not to weave too much, because he's got traffic approaching him. Well, he's got the cars approaching him, but it should be thereabouts. But we'll see what Ash can do. Ash is going through down towards the hangar straight. I think he's now on a flyer by looks of it. He's going to be thereabouts. We'll provide the helicam when they go under the bridge at the hangar straight, so you can just see exactly where everyone is. It's just a bit unfortunate that when we have camera 2 it doesn't literally show you the whole thing, so we'll obviously provide some decent camera rolls this evening, as we always do. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left then of qualifying. Who is going to get pole position, that vital pole position for the penultimate round of TNRL Sim Racing Season 2 here at Silverstone? It is going to be very close to see exactly how well the drivers are going to go. I think the way things are going, I think, you know, Adam may get pipped. He may be on course to get another pole position, but the way things are going, I think the likes of Ash and Mix 64 may try and trick, you know, that McLaren and think, yeah, pole position may be yours, but we've got an excellent trick up our sleeve. Obviously Ash is now coming down the Wellington Straight, so let's see what he's going to do here. We're just going to have a look at exactly what he's doing. He's currently thereabouts, so we'll see exactly what he's going to do. He's about to come through the last 2 corners of the lap then, so he's thereabouts. Runs over that curb a minute. We'll just see exactly where he's going to go. Is he going to go onto pole position? Is he going to be thereabouts? Let's have a look. He goes a 1:59.7 at the moment, though. However, he's up still there in second at the moment. It looks like Mix 64. We'll see what he's going to do. Go on the lap time here. Oh, he's dirtied it. He's dirtied it. So he's not going to be able to get onto pole position at the moment then, as I think Adam's coming through the latter half of the lap now. Yes, he is. Let's have a look what he's going to do with 2 minutes to go in qualifying then. Could be a late surprise though. So Adam's still there with at 158.5 at the moment. It's going to be very close. Clown's still struggling with that McLaren at the moment by the looks of it, but it's going to be thereabouts. But who knows exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be very close though between these guys. Obviously, you know, Mick 64's still there. He probably is going to be on course to try and stop that McLaren or the Bentley getting onto pole position. There's a yellow flag somewhere on the track, but it seems that it's been now withdrawn, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Ash is in pit lane, thinks that second place is going to be enough to be there, to stay there. I think is exactly what he's going to do. Excuse me. So we'll see what Giancarlo can do. We'll just provide the helicam just for a couple of moments. He's actually quite well on his time here at the moment, as long as he doesn't push too hard. His last lap was actually a 203.9 despite abandoning it. So 30 seconds left then. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see what goes on as Adam Foster tries to push for that elusive pole position. So qualifying now has finished. It looks like we'll go through the grid in a moment or two, but we'll see what Giancarlo can do here. He's pushing on. Is he going to get himself onto provisional pole position? He goes second. So he goes second from... goes second at the moment then. So he goes second from Adam Foster at the moment. Adam Foster still gets that pole position, then followed by Giancarlo, followed by Ash, followed by Bart, and then Malolvan, followed by Tug, followed by Sean, and Damien, followed by Damo, and then Clenneth, of course. But that is a very interesting qualifying session, because if you look at the times, then Adam Foster from Giancarlo, 0.435 of a second, just shows how quick that Lexus was pushing though, to be fair. And it's going to be very close and very exciting to see exactly what is going to happen for round number 11. So, you know, we could be on course for a few surprises here. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So it looks like Ash will be a bit disappointed now to start third, but I did say Mick 64 will have something in the bag, and it's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. I think the guys are just getting ready for transferring to the race, because they are going to get the race setups. It is going to be very close, I believe. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen for the race then. They're just getting their setups, they're just getting geared up to make sure they've got whatever they need for the setup. It will be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see how close it is going to be between these guys. So obviously you got Adam followed by Giancarlo, followed by Ash, followed by Bart. Then you've got I believe it will be, Just looking at the times, it's Malolvan followed by Tug, and it's going to be thereabouts. Between them, I think it is going to be Damien followed by Sean, I believe. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see exactly how well things go. So around 40 seconds till the race starts then. The guys are just going to get onto the formation lap. It will be a very close formation lap just to get the heat into the tyres and brakes, because the cars are going to be sat on the grid for a bit just to get the right setup, just to get the right thereabouts. But we'll see exactly what's going to happen for round number 11, the penultimate round of the championship. This could be a thriller. This could be where championship leader will change going into the last round of Suzuka, and I believe it could be Suzuka could even be closer, and it could be thereabouts. But looking at what's going to happen, Adam Foster will lead them away then. So we'll see exactly what is going to happen for the McLaren driver. It looks to me that Damo's starting from pit lane by the looks of it, from what I've just seen. So he's down in pit lane at the moment then. Has the graphic already thrown a wobbler? Could be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. Does look like Damo's actually now starting from pit lane then, so... Oh, wrong camera view again. Do apologise for the wrong camera views here, guys. I need to probably plan it a bit better. But Adam Foster just looking through the helicam, just what the eye in the sky is going to be doing. Looks like it is going to be very close. Obviously Damo is in pit lane at the moment, and so is he starting from pit lane, which is going to be very close to see exactly if he does. That's going to be a bit of a very interesting one, with it being a rolling start as well. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen between the top two guys. You've got the likes of Ash and of course Bart, and of course Tug, followed by Malolvan, I think, or Malolvan's there in fifth, I believe. No, yes, it's Bart and Malolvan according to the timing screen that I can just see in that bottom left hand screen. So we'll see if Damo's actually going to be thereabouts. So we'll see exactly what is going to happen for these guys, just as I flip through certain bits of camera. Obviously I can't go through the field while I think they were thinking, oh, we started on the Grand Prix start line. That's what they were thinking. But it's going to be thereabouts, guys. It will be very close to see what is going to happen. So we don't know whether Damo's starting from pit lane or he's got some issue at the moment with that Bentley. Hopefully not. Hopefully he makes it for the race. He's currently sat in pit lane now. So it's going to be a long race with an hour and a half to go. It is going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen going down towards the Wellington Straight for the formation lap. They will get in grid formation very soon. Ash thinks he's starting second. He's not, but he's thereabouts. But seems to be then it's going to be very close. I think it is Bart, then Malolvan. Yes, it is. And it's Tuck, followed by Damien, followed by Sean, and then Clenough at the moment then, because it looks like Damo is in pit lane with a bit of an issue of that Bentley, the number 22 Bentley, the black and green Bentley. as we come through a Woodcote for the last part of the formation lap. We will be getting the green light and the green flag to say we are good to go for round number 11, and it is going to be very close. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss this because it is going to be epic. Let's get going and we'll see exactly what Adam Foster can do going into Copse Corner. Is he going to be pushing away, or is there going to be action from further behind? Let's get into formation now as we are getting ready for a start. It looks like they're holding them very patiently on the green light, but we are good to go for round number 11. It is going to be thereabouts. Let's see what Adam Foster can do going into Copse Corner for the first time. Then he's got Mick 64 right behind him. He's got him right on his tail already. Ash is already on the threat from the Audis at the moment. It seems to be thereabouts, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be very close. I believe Damo has started from pit lane. Yes, he has. So he's already quite a bit away from the back of the chasing pack at the moment. But it looks like Adam Foster then going under the hanger straight for the first time then, already with Mick 64 putting him under considerable amount of pressure. This is where it's going to be. There's the time screen, just decides to throw a wobble at Adam Foster, runs a bit wide. That's allowed Mick 64 as well as Ash to get past. A bit of a rare mistake from the McLaren driver there, but Ash is already trying to put Mick 64 Goncalo under pressure. Adam's trying to get back up to Ash and try and say, come on Ash, let's go mate, let's work together, don't let that Lexus get too far ahead. But it looks like the Audis are already swamping these two, so it looks like Bart from Tug followed by Sean. Sean's had a decent start there into already up into 6th place then with Bart and of course Tug thereabouts. It's going to be very close between the pair of them. It seems to be, I think Malovan and Damien are there. I believe Clenough is catching these guys up. Yes, he is. And then Damo at the tail of the field after starting from pit lane. But it looks like going down the Wellington Straight then for the first time, it seems that, you know, Goncalo's got that lead at the moment from Ash, followed by Adam, followed by Bart, and of course Tug's there with Sean right on his gearbox trying to get past that number 11 Audi R8. You know, the 23 Ferrari seems to be pushing quite well. You know, it is going to be thereabouts. Let's see what's happening further up the road. You can just see the likes of Ash and of course Adam trying to push on, trying to push up to Goncalo, but you know, the Audis are trying to swamp at the moment. You know, it seems that Sean's in an Audi sandwich with Malovan coming up very quickly. You can just see exactly how quick he's going to be thereabouts. It's very impressive because the cars are very equally matched at the moment in this stage of the race, but seeing exactly what's happening, Sean's trying to make a move on Tug for 5th place, or is Tug trying to make that move? Oh, it's Malovan, I do apologise. Malovan has got past Sean for 6th place at the moment. We'll try and push on, we'll try and see exactly what's happening. So we'll see exactly what is happening there. But you know, it seems to be thereabouts. We can just see exactly what's happening between the Audis versus the Ferrari. It seems the Audis have the legs on the Ferraris at the moment, but Ash is trying to get away from Adam Foster at the moment. He can't. He's 0.5 of a second ahead at the moment, but it just seems that Bentley, you know, obviously Goncalo is trying to push on. Oh, there's a yellow flag thereabouts. Who is that? Was that Bart's just come back onto track, almost took Damien slightly with a rejoin. I think he's struggling with the tyres again at the moment in that Audi. He seems to have a bit of an issue, but he's dropped down to 9th place at the moment. Damo still in 10th then at the moment with that Bentley. He seems to have started from pit lane, but looking what's going on here, Tug still in 4th place with Malovan behind him and Sean still thereabouts. But looking what's going on up the road then between the likes of Adam Foster and of course Ash at the moment. Oh, Ash has a bit of an issue there, but he's got to be careful because he's got Adam Foster right on his gearbox going into Copse Corner for the 2nd time then. Seems to be thereabouts, but you know, it's going to be very close to see exactly how well that goes. We'll try and get the helicam with this battle. At the moment we can just see Goncalo is up ahead 0.8 of a second, but this is where it's going to get very close to see exactly what they're going to do. You know, Adam's trying to push and pressure Ash into a mistake, but that probably is not going to happen. Goncalo trying to hold on for dear life in that Lexus at the moment. He knows he's thrown up a few surprises, especially with a couple race wins thereabouts, especially like the likes of Alton Park, round number 5 of the championship in the early stages. But it seems to be thereabouts. It's going to be close as you like between these guys. Obviously, you know, the likes of Ash and Adam, seasoned pros compared to Mix 64. You know, I'm not saying Mix 64 isn't a seasoned pro. I'm just saying, you know, he's trying to push that Lexus. Oh, he's run a bit wide though. Run a bit wide. That's allowed Ash to try and close back up. It's also allowed Adam to be thereabouts as well. We'll see exactly what's happening further back with that group of cars that are also battling as well. But it looks to me at the moment that the Lexus is struggling at the moment because Ash is trying to get up towards Goncalo, but Adam's also trying to do the same. The Lexus versus the Bentley versus the McLaren, as we're about to tick off lap number 2. Then it seems to be very quick. Malovan still there, well, he's there now in 4th place, with Sean in 5th, Tug in 5th, 6th, and he's had a bit of a drama by the looks of it. Clem 7th, Clem is 7th, Damien 8th, with Bart 9th and Damo currently there, but it's going to be very careful. I think, yeah, if you think he's looking very fast, isn't he? He's looking thereabouts, mate. To be fair, he's got back up into that rhythm, trying to get Goncalo for the race lead at the moment. But you know, Goncalo puts that Lexus where he likes it, down the hanger straight then for the 3rd time. It seems that we're going to be in for quite a bit of a, as I get the wrong camera angle. But we'll see exactly what's going to happen. We'll bring the helicam for you guys to see exactly how close it's going to get. We'll see if Goncalo can try and escape, but you can just see the likes of the Lexus and of course the Bentley and of course the McLaren. This is probably where it's going to be about, but we'll go on board with Ash's Bentley down the Grand Prix straight. Then we go. It's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. He's working that steering wheel quite well at the moment. You can just see how well he's trying to get up to the back of that Lexus. The Lexus has a bit of a break there. He's obviously trying to push away from the likes of Ash. He knows Ash is quick. He knows that Ash is going to try and want to push on. So we'll see exactly how well he does. It's going to be thereabouts, but it's going to be very close between these guys. Sean's up into 4th by the looks of it. We'll try and see what's going on with that back of that field in a bit. But seems that Ash is thereabouts. He's got Goncalo in his sights. He's trying to push that Bentley Continental up into 1st place. He's got to be careful because Adam's also lurking in the background. It seems to be very close between the pair of them at the moment, but all 3 of them are thereabouts. It seems 0.6 of a gap though between them, the top 3 at the moment. Obviously Sean's 7.9 of a second at the moment, but it's going to be thereabouts. To tell you what, who knows exactly what's going to happen. We'll try and see exactly what's happening. I think Tug and of course Malovan, just to go to this battle very quickly, you know, it's thereabouts. The 2 Audi R8 drivers trying to push on, trying to get back to where they were, just to get back into that rhythm. But we'll try and go back to the battle for 1st place at the moment, because I think this is where it's going to be changing quite a bit. You've got Ash trying to escape, trying to get up towards Goncalo's Lexus, it seems, with Adam trying to chase him down. But you know, this is another way of being very close to see what is going to happen thereabouts. But you know, we've still an hour and 21 minutes thereabouts left of the race, but it's still early days. Anything can happen in this hour and a half race. It's thereabouts. But you know, looking on the map, it seems the likes of just to briefly jump into that battle in a moment. Seems Clem's trying to get up onto the back of Damien, because he's lost the M-Class lead to Damien again. By the looks of it, we'll see exactly what's going to happen, but, you know, it's thereabouts as Adam tries to now launch that McLaren to try and get to the Bentley. Will go on board with the McLaren going down the Wellington Straight. He thinks about going on the outside to try and get that inside line for Nuffield, but he's not close enough now. Seems to be thereabouts. It's going to get very close. It's going to get very tense in a moment or two, but I tell you what, don't get me wrong guys, this is where the battles will happen, and it will be very close to see exactly what happens. Goncalo still leading the race then on to lap number 5. It's going to be very close. We'll shut the helicam up just to give you an idea of the top 3. It seems it's going to be very close going down towards the Hangar Straight we go, but who knows exactly what's going to happen. But I think Adam's going to try and get Ash, you know. I think he wants to think about it, but Goncalo is also there. We'll just see exactly what is going to happen between these guys at the moment. We'll just throw it back there, but obviously Ash is trying to escape from Adam Foster at the moment. We'll see exactly what's happening between the other guys at the moment then, because I think the battle between Malolvan and of course Tug at the moment, that's also a very interesting moment. He's about thereabouts, but number 11 car still there, but the battle at the moment seems to be very close as the battle for the race lead between Ash and of course Goncalo trying to get that Lexus thereabouts. He's trying to push on. He's got Adam Foster trying to push on as well. It seems that, you know, if Ash is low on fuel, just to try and push on, he's trying to obviously have that advantage of trying to say, right, I've got this strategy, this is how I want it, thereabouts. But you know, Adam Foster also still there. He's obviously trying to push on. He knows for a fact that the likes of Stefano Marchetto, championship leader, is not here tonight, so he's trying to make sure that, you know, he's in touch with Ash to try and make sure that, you know, there's a comfortable sort of margin for Suzuka, because it seems Tug's dropped down to 11th. Has he spun, or has there been contact? He's dropped down to 10th place, so Damo up into 9th then. It seems it's a bit of battle scarred on that side of that Audi. As you can just see, Adams trying to get up to Ash. You can just about see how quick it's going to go, but 420 McLaren trying to push where he wants to be. He wants to get a car between himself and Ash at the moment, it seems. But, you know, going down the Hangar Straight for the 6th time, you know, Ash is 0.61 of a second to Goncalo at the moment. You can just see how quick Adam's gaining on the top 2 though. It's going to be very nail biting towards this part of the lap, going in towards the GP, sort of the GP start finish line. It's going to be thereabouts, but we'll see. Tug's gone into pit lane, which I think he's got picked up a bit of damage, which I think, you know, that's allowed Clem's actually now in 6th, with Bart chasing him down. There's been a bit of an issue for Clem. Oh, it looks like Bart's got past Clem. Clem's trying to consolidate, getting back into 6th place at the moment. He's had a couple of 2 6th place finishes, but it looks like at the moment then he's trying to push on. He's got a car between him and of course Damien. Damo's still there in 8th. Malolvan in of course 9th place at the moment, with Damo now 8th. It looks like the battle for first place is still pushing quite a bit. Tug's going to end up going down a lap down by looks of it. That damaged Audi seems to be taking a bit of a panel beating, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen between the top 3 at the moment as we start lap number 7 with just under an hour and 16 minutes left, excuse me, of round number 11 of TNRL Sim Racing here at Silverstone. It seems to be thereabouts. We'll see exactly if Goncalo can push on and push away from these two championship protagonists. You know, even if Goncalo gets a race win tonight, that could easily put him up into the top 3 of the championship as well. You know, it could be a very interesting, nail-biting twist to the season, because, you know, with the final round at Suzuka not far away, it could be thereabouts, but we'll see exactly what could happen. You know, Ash is looking feisty as ever. You know how Ash likes to race. He's got to be careful because Adam Foster's chasing him, and as well as Ash trying to catch up to Goncalo for first place at the moment. Seems like Sean's doing a stellar job in 4th at the moment. Damien currently into 5th place then, so it looks like he's going to be pushing on, trying to get that, extending that M-Class championship lead. Is what we were talking about before we started the race tonight, but it's going to be thereabouts. We'll see exactly if Goncalo can escape from Ash. Adam's all over the back of Ash at the moment. Ash is trying to literally get away from Adam, but he can't because Adam's thereabouts. He's now pushing that McLaren to where he wants it to be. He's trying to get that McLaren alongside that Bentley, but he runs a bit wide. It's cost him a bit more time than he thinks. He's going to be thereabouts. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. But it looks like, you know, fair play, you know. But it now looks like he's dropped back a bit. It's going to be close between these guys. Oh! Was that a glitch? Because it looked like he went into the pit wall. That's a bit weird. I've never seen that before. But is there an issue? Well, that was a bit weird. But is there an issue with Adam Foster's car that we don't know about? He's still gaining on Lash though, despite what went on. So he's only like 0.5 of a second. So he's still catching up to Ash though. It's so it looks like Tuck's having a bit of an issue. So he's obviously sat in pit lane at the moment, obviously very distraught. So there has been too much damage on that Audi by the looks of it. He's obviously had a bit of an issue with that Audi, so you know, fair play to him. He was doing very well, but obviously it seemed to be a bit too much damage. I think he had a bit of contact. I'm not too sure exactly what happened because it's going to be very close. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be it looks like Adam's trying to get up to Ash, and Ash is still trying to catch up to Goncalo. We'll go through what's happening with the rest of the field in a moment or two, but you know, the battle for first place is a bit of an interesting one at the moment. It sounds like Tuck's had a bit of too much damage on that Audi, which it's a bit of a shame because he was doing to be fair, he was doing really well. So Tug, unfortunately, too much damage on that Audi, so he's had to retire it, which is a big shame. But hopefully he's back for Suzuka and he puts on a good show. We'll see exactly if Adam can catch up to Ash, because Ash is slowly but surely now catching up to Goncalo. As I say, we'll see what's going on further back in a couple of moments, but battle for the race lead at the moment seems to be the closest thing we're going to see, because it could hamper, or it could make a change in the championship standings going to Suzuka. Still got an hour and 11 minutes though, so you know, still a long way to go in this race. It is going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. Ash is still pushing that Bentley to try and get up to that Lexus. Doesn't want to do anything stupid. Bart's gone into pit lane by the looks of it, so that's going to be thereabouts, but he's jumped into pit lane, has the 33 Audi R8. Ash doesn't want to do anything too stupid to try and get that race lead, but you know, you can just about see the McLaren of Adam trying to get thereabouts. it's going to be very close between the top three. I think the top three are... Oh, that was a bit of a late braking manoeuvre. I think Ash was trying to slow the car down as quick as he could to avoid it hitting the back of Goncalo, but he's lost ground now because Adam Foster's got into second place now. He seems to be thereabouts. Looks like Bart's in pit lane. Has he had a problem, or is he was he just gone in for a compulsory pit stop? It's hard to tell, but we'll see exactly how well. We'll see if he comes out of pit lane. It does look like he's rejoining. Yes, it is. So Adam Foster now has been dispatched of Ash. Ash is now dropped down to third, so it looks like, you know, Adam Foster will be on, trying to push on for that race lead, it seems, thereabouts. But, you know, Ash has gone a bit wide out of cops, then cut the grass there. He seems to be, I think it's a lawnmower at the moment, but, you know, he's going to be thereabouts. We'll see what's happening. Sean's still in fourth, then Damien's still in fifth, then Clarence sixth at the moment, so Clarence could be on for a third successful. So it seems like, you know, Clarence could get a trio of sixth place finishes. Is how he wants it. Damo in seventh, Malov in eighth, Bart ninth then. And it looks like, oh, the battle for first place is getting thereabouts, but it's going to be, oh my goodness. Adam's going to try and get Goncalo. Is he going to get the line? Is Goncalo going close to the door? No, he doesn't, but Goncalo's still there, but has to tuck right behind Adam's McLaren now. So it's going to be thereabouts, but rightly so, it's going to be thereabouts. But the top three, this could be the top three in the championship after tonight. This could be, it's unreal. But Ash is trying to get alongside Goncalo for second place. He does not, as I say, he did not want to make anything stupid, but I don't think he will. He's not one of them drivers, but it seems at the moment he's pushing on, trying to get that number 44. Oh, it's a great move, wasn't it? Absolute stellar. But this is where it's going to be. I think Ash is going to try and push on now to try and get back up into second place and then chase after Adam. But who knows exactly what's going to happen. But these guys put on a show week in, week out, and it seems to be, you know, fair play. We'll chuck the helicam for this, because I think this is what you guys want to see. You know, you want to see the helicam. It seems to be the top three in the race could be, I know at the moment, you know, Goncalo could be up into third place come the end of the night for, you know, in the championship standings. But this is exactly what we wanted. It could be a nail-biting finish when it goes to Suzuka. But I tell you what, it has been absolutely, so far, with an hour and 7 minutes left though of the penultimate round of the championship, so far the opening couple of minutes of this race have been astounding. It is unreal to see exactly what goes on as Ash is trying to get Goncalo. He's trying to do exactly what Adam did to him a lap ago, but oh, it's not going to happen. Ash clips the cone though. So it's thereabouts. We'll see exactly what is going to happen. So it's thereabouts, isn't it? Just to see how well that Adam's trying to push on. We'll go through the rest of the field very soon, but I think the battle for first place is where it's at the moment. I think Clarence also in a bit of a battle with Damo. We'll see if he is. Yeah, he seems to be Damo seems to be getting a bit closer to the 720 McLaren, obviously Adam's teammate. But we'll see exactly what's going to happen. We'll keep an eye on that one as we go through. But it looks like Ash is still trying to get past Goncalo for that second place at the moment. But I think this is exactly how it should be, because the racing has been one of the best here so far at Silverstone. Yes, we've had some great epic fights during the championship. It seems, you know, whatever car you drive it to your maximum, and you know exactly when to push it and when not to. But these guys have been really unstoppable. The top three in the race have had quite some considerable amount of favourite battle, because it's thereabouts to see exactly what's going to happen. But I think, you know, looking at Goncalo, he's trying to get away from Ash. He's trying to say, no mate, don't you dare, because I want to try and catch up to Adam and push on. But, you know, an hour and 5 minutes left. It's still a long way, but anything can happen between these guys at the moment. It seems, you know, who knows what's going to happen. But I tell you now, it is thereabouts. The Lexus 1.7 of a second from Adam at the moment, but Ash is getting closer. You can just see that Bentley, the 44 Bentley, trying to push on. The Dash Bentley, you know, it's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen between the pair of them. Who's going to be pushing it? It looks like Ash has got his window open from that camera angle. I don't think he has, though, to be fair. But it's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen between the top three. I think, you know, if it gets any closer, you know, it could be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. So Goncalo there trying to push away from Ash at the moment. He wants to try and do exactly what he did. He's 2.2 of a second from Adam now, but you know, Adam's now escaping up the road and thinking, you two battle and allow me to escape. But this is what it means to some of these drivers. You know, it must mean, you know, when you come into race and it's like, I could be in contention for a championship fight here towards the end of the season, but who knows exactly what's going to happen for this race. Though, is, excuse me, Mick 64 Goncalo trying to push on away from Ash at the moment. Ash is still thereabouts though, 0.4 of a second. You can just see exactly what's going to happen. I think it's almost a battle between Clenough, Damo, and of course, by looks of it, Malolven at the moment. We'll try and join that battle in a minute as well, but I want to see what happens with second, third at the moment. It seems to be what will happen, but you know, shout out to Sean, that's still in 4th place at the moment in that Ferrari. He seems to now have it really well. I know he's 18.8 of a second between Ash, but you know, oh, has Adam made a mistake? Has Adam made a mistake? Oh my goodness, he's made a mistake. We just saw the McLaren off to the side a bit, but he's made a mistake, so that's allowed Goncalo back into the race lead. Oh my goodness, it has another twist. This is incredible. This is really incredible. Oh my goodness. Is Adam in too much pain, or is he just outbroke himself into that corner? It seems to be, yeah, it seems to be that, mate. It seems to be that, you know, it's crazy. So the race takes another twist. Goncalo gets back into the race lead. This is crazy stuff. You know, that is going to be thereabouts, but we'll see what's happening with Clenough and of course Malolven and of course Damo in a moment. But the top three are going to give us another great battle. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nash is gone. Oh my god, he's spun. Oh no, that's going to hurt. Oh dear. What has Ash done to do that? I said I didn't want him to make a stupid mistake, but that's allowed now Adam back into second to now chase after Goncalo. But let's see what's happening with Clenough, Damo and of course Malolven. But Ash has made a very big mistake. But Malolvan and Damo, Ash's brother, currently trying to fight for 7th place and trying to catch up to Gleneth, but this is going to be close. I'll tell you what, we've got an hour left, and this is going to be... Oh, it was, mate. Defo, it was definitely a big hit. I don't think that Bentley's going to get away unharmed. I think it's going to be a bit broken as Malolvan's trying to get up to Damo at the moment. We'll see exactly how well that goes. Damo's trying to go one way, Malolvan trying to go the other. Try and catch up to that race lead. Battles contact between Malolvan and Damo. That's going to be a bit of a... Looked like Damo was trying to go for a move, but then tapped Malolvan into a bit of a spin. I don't know whether there's been history between the pair of them at the moment, but Ash is around 6.7 of a second between Adam and of course now Goncalo. That is a bit of a shame for Ash. Yeah, he looks like he's broken. Looks like he's broken, so you know, Adam's trying to catch up to Goncalo, the Lexus. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I really mean with an hour left of the race. You know, it provides really great racing, and when you make a mistake, especially when you're in a championship battle to try and get the championship race lead like they're trying to do tonight, you know, we'll go on board with Adam Foster, we'll go on board with the McLaren driver trying to push on to try and catch up to Goncalo for a moment, but it seems it's thereabouts for the taking. You know, because that's now gifted Sean 3rd place at the moment, and it's unreal. You know, as Ash picked up too much damage at the moment to try and, you know, is that now hurting? You know, because it's hard to imagine what goes through these guys' minds, but it's thereabouts. And you know, Adam's trying to get Goncalo for 1st place at the moment. He's trying to get back into the race lead. They've got Bart ahead of them, so you've got to be careful there that Bart doesn't interfere with the battle. But you know, it's allowed certain people to do thereabouts. But Ash is back in 5th place, but he's going to be kicking himself. He's going to be screaming in that helmet to try and say, look mate, why did I do that? But it's going to be fantastic. Good evening, Kakatakos. How are you, my friend? Go for it. Go Mix 64. Dude, he's unstoppable. But I'm a bit concerned that Adam's going to catch him. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Sean currently still in 3rd place then. The battle for the race lead seems to be really amazing at the moment. I'm not trying to say the battle between Clef, Damo and Malolvan was crazy, but you know, it was a good battle until obviously Malolvan went off or got tapped by Damo. But looks like Adam's going to try and get Goncalo this time round. The camera's trying to catch up as the no rules, mate, that's fine, that's cool. I hope you can hear me okay, but we'll see what Adam can do. They've both got past Bart for that lap then, so by the looks of it at the moment then it seems to be thereabouts. But we'll just see exactly what's going to happen between Adam Foster and of course Goncalo at the moment. But you know, we've got 56.5 minutes to go. Oh, Goncalo's made a bit of a rare mistake there now. That's allowed Adam to get back alongside and try and push that McLaren past the Lexus. You know, come on Goncalo, don't make any rash moves, mate. Don't make too many mistakes. I know. But, you know, he's got to be... He's on the limit. But, you know, he's going to be thereabouts. It will be amazing to see how well these two go. I hope these two don't take each other out, because it'd be a big shame if they did. but Adam's around 0.4 of a second. He's chasing that Lexus as hard as he can. He's took it down to 0.384 of a second going into Scott's corner. This is where it's going to be very close. Who knows exactly what is going to happen? Yeah, it's so fierce, mate. It's unreal, you know. But this is what TNRL sim racing is about. There's a slow car somewhere. We had the white flag somewhere, but I don't think, unless it was just throwing it for no reason. But Goncalvo's going to have to try and push on. I'm trying to see what's going on further back in the field in a bit, but at the moment it seems this battle for first place is the main attraction at the moment. Let's see what's going to happen. We'll try and get the helicam back up. I'm going to wire through it into... We'll see exactly what's going to happen. But... okay. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, the thing is, and this is what I feel, Ash was right up in that battle, and it you know, he pushed too hard, and he's going to be kicking himself now. And I don't think, you know, just to, you know, he's going to have to be careful, because now he's going to have to do all that work to catch up to these two. As Adam tries to get under brakes from Goncalvo. Goncalvo's still thinking about it. Oh, fantastic battle from the pair of them going into the latter half of the lap. It seems to be, you know, 54 minutes left on the clock. We're not even halfway through the race yet, and this battle for the race lead seems to be unstoppable at the moment. This is unreal. What, the championship takes another twist. It's very close to see exactly. I think Bart's gone into pit lane again as he had a bit of damage, but Ash is down in 8th place at the moment. That's not going to do him any favours at the moment then. But I'll tell you what, Goncalvo has got to hold on. He's got to try and push away from Adam at the moment. Adam's trying to get that Lexus dispatched very quickly and trying to get thereabouts. He's going to be pushing. We can just see exactly the two cars battling as they go down the Hunger Straight. But this is why the racing. Oh, Goncalvo, just be careful. He's got the inside line though, but Adam Foster knows the tricks round here. Oh, these two, oh, a bit of touch between the pair of them. Well, that's allowed Adam to get back into the race lead then. Oh, this is unstoppable. This is unstoppable. But it is very close. Sean, obviously in 3rd place at the moment, doing a stellar job. But then is this going to be allowing the likes of... Is Ash going to be able to get claw his way back up to where he wants to be? This is the question I ask you guys, you viewers at home. Do you think that Ash will get back up into the top 3 by the end of the race, or is it a bit of a big ask? Let us know, guys. Let us know in the comments what you think, because I'm interested to hear your thoughts with 52 minutes left in the race. And I'll tell you what, this has been so far outstanding. I think Goncalvo will catch back up to Adam. I'm sure he will. But looking where Ash is at the moment, he's trying to get past Malolvan, so he is trying to get his way back up into that half of that field. There might be only 9 cars, but you know, seriously, this is why the championship gets to a point, and it is going to be thereabouts. But the race is, I can't believe Ash made that mistake. That is what I can't believe. But he's trying to get up to Malolvan. He's trying to take 7th place off Malolvan there, which he does. He's got to be careful because Malolvan will catch back up to him, I'm sure. But this is, I think this is now Ash's fight back. 51 minutes to go though, guys. We're not even halfway through the race. but I think we might catch that battle, try and catch that battle between Malone and Ashton, because it looks like between Goncalo and Adam at the moment they're 1.2 of a second between each other. Ash has a bit of a moment going out of the Wellington Straight. He's thereabouts though, it seems to be. Tracks at optimum temperature. Where can Ash finish? To be honest with you, Luke, I think he may try and go for the top 5. I think he may go for the top 5 if he pushes and stays out of trouble. But the problem is he made that mistake, and that's it's. I don't want to sound biased. I don't want to sound like I'm picking favourite drivers here, but he made that mistake, and that is something we don't often see. You know, he pushed himself too hard, and he paid the price. Ultimately, yes, I think he may get top 5, but has he got the pace to do that top 5? Is he still having the effect thinking that I pushed too hard, I made a big mistake? Because he doesn't want to repeat that again, does he? But he may get top 5 if he plays his cards right. So he's dispatched Malone at the moment, so it's going to be thereabouts. I don't know. He's got his brother 1.6 ahead of him. Yeah. See this thing, guys. I know as a commentator, you know, I struggle to think what to say about this, but he needs to push on for that. If he wants to get into the top 5, get back into the top 5, get back into that rhythm, he needs to not make mistakes. He needs to be consistent lap times. That is what he's got to do. But the problem is, when you make a mistake like he did, that will knock his confidence slightly. But we know how Ash likes to race, so okay, the confidence will be there, but he's got to try and push on, because if he doesn't push on, he's not going to get into the top 5. He's 1.4 behind his brother, but he needs to be consistent lap times. He's thereabouts, but you know, looking exactly the cars he's got ahead of him, he's got his brother in the other Bentley. Yeah, I suppose it is, Luke. I suppose around here, I've never raced around here, so I don't know. But okay, that's an easy. This is very interesting debate, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and by the way, guys, thank you for giving me some insights. Yeah, but then the others got put fuel in. Yeah. Okay, that takes it to another level. But he's now catching up to his brother, so this is where it's going to get very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. But you know, I can't believe exactly what's going to happen here, because he's now catching up to his brother, so his brother's probably going to be like, what are you doing down here? You're not normally down here. But is Damo going to let him past and then catch up to Glenhoff? Or is there something, because Sean's now gone into pit lane, so you know, that could easily then push these guys thereabouts. You know, 47 minutes left. See, this is the thing, guys. But this, exactly, but Dean's now gone into pit lane, so okay, Andrew is right then. But I don't want to put the commentator's curse on. Guys, thank you for your kind comments with helping me out here. It is much appreciated. He's going to try and push on, you know, he is thereabouts, so he is now probably going to go and push on to try and get to Glenhoff. And we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Because this is exactly why we love the racing. Glenhoff's trying to obviously think, I'm currently 3rd place at the moment. I've got Ash breathing down me neck. Timer screen hasn't updated, so let's bear that in mind, chaps. But 46 minutes to go. it could be very close between these guys. Let's see exactly what's going to happen, because yet again it could be another twist. But this is exactly how things should be. It is a bit there and then, isn't it? You know, Clem's now like 3.0 behind Giancarlo, and Adam Foster's around probably the same distance. But Ash has now got past Clenough, so just as we just joined the end of that. But this is another fight back from Ash. I think Ash is on a fight back. I think you guys now have twisted it another way. But looking at what Clem's doing, he's trying to push away and trying to get a decent, solid result. But so it's now halfway through the race, and this is getting tense. I'm nervous. I'm tense myself. I don't know what to say anymore. But yeah, it's fantastic. But I think if Adam and Giancarlo go into pit lane this time round, which I highly doubt they will, Ash won't. I don't know, because just looking what's going on here, Adam's trying to pick his way through the Ferraris at the moment, from what I can hear. But you know, it's so close. So Malolvan jumps into pit lane, right? But Giancarlo's not far behind. This is what I like about this race. It throws up another spanner in the works for me. Guys, seriously, this is crazy. I think Adam's playing his cards right here. I think Adam now knows that Ash is back into podium contention. This is going to be absolutely unreal towards the end of the race. But you know, I'm a bit I don't know, I'm a bit like, okay, Adam may catch up to, well, Adam may get the race lead, he may do well to going into his strategy, you know, but Giancarlo's thereabouts. He's only like 0.3 of a second. Then, you know, Ash is now back up into third, so this is exactly what I was talking about. You know, it's weird because, you know, 43 minutes left at the race, we're going to be thereabouts, and it could be, okay, Ash is like light years behind Giancarlo, and of course he's a lap behind Giancarlo and of course Adam. Oh, it could be, mate. It could be the he has lost quite a bit of time now, he has, and it's a bit of a shame really, because he was thereabouts, and it seems to be it could be thereabouts to see exactly what's going to happen, because he's lost a bit, but Clenough goes into pit lane, so that will push him down a bit. So Damo into fourth then, so that could be a good show for the Dash team, providing nothing happens. But it seems that, you know, just looking at Ash now, I do apologise for my over half burping, knowing that everyone's ears. You know, Ash could easily catch up to these guys. He could easily catch up. It's a bit, because Adam's now gone into pit lane here, so both the McLarens into pit lane, so Clenough probably may go a lap down. It could be. You could be right. It's very interesting. You guys are killing it with the comments tonight. Thank you so much. You guys are giving me more insight than I probably think. But at the moment, you know, Ash is now probably now in second. Or is it? It's hard to tell. Yes, Ash will be. He's not second, he's third. sorry. But Goncalo, I think when they get caught in traffic, it's potentially harming them a bit, yes. But it's thereabouts. But I think Goncalo needs to pull that gap ahead of Adam. Adam's just come out of pit lane, so that's going to be surprising because Ash is now about to come across the line. This is really crazy stuff. You know, I'm not being biased here, but there's a lot of drivers in the yes, okay, there's 9 drivers in the race, but with obviously, you know, yeah, exactly, they're letting them pass with no issues. Of course they are. I wasn't trying to say they weren't. You know, I was trying to make sure that, you know, Damo's in pit lane now, so you know it could be 40 minutes left. You know, would Goncalo be able to catch up to, or literally have that gap? Splash and dash at the end with no tyres. That could be interesting. It's really strange because, don't get me wrong, guys. Right, just to go back to where Adam is at the moment. Adam's currently going through. Bathurst is a nightmare for back markers. I believe it is. I've done a few races around Bathurst, but I've always been at the back, so I know how that feels. But you know, Adam's trying to push on. He's trying to get back into getting that McLaren further and further. But I have a feeling that Goncalo's going to try and push away and try and say, I'm going to get this race win. I'm going to put a spanner in the works for you two, because Ash is around 20.5 seconds behind at the moment. So second place could be out of reach unless something happens to Adam or Goncalo, which, touch wood, nothing does. It could be thereabouts. Sean's doing really well in 4th place, just to give him a shout out. You know, this is why, you know, you guys, and okay, this is why we need more drivers, because if you guys are watching the stream and you're thinking, what's TNRL? Is it a good series? Of course it is. If you're interested in signing up for next season, guys, do message one of the, you know, do go onto Discord and find TNRL Sim Racing. I think that's what it is on Discord. I'm sure one of the guys will help me. Find there, request an invite and request to join the league, because you need to join. It's how to, you know, if you want to get involved in racing like this, then please, because these guys are really desperate for more racers. It's what you guys want. What more do you want on a Thursday? If you're free on a Thursday night, you want to have some really good racing. It's a good laugh. The guys are very respectful, I must say. But I can't vouch even more. I don't know how much I can vouch, guys. You know, for me personally, as a commentator, it's amazing races. As Goncalo goes wide out towards Hunger Street. Yeah, I hope you're back, Kakasakos. I really do, mate. I hope you are back. It'd be nice to have you back. You know, it's not the same without you, mate, I tell you. You know, it'd be nice to have you back. Don't get me wrong. But at the moment, Goncalo, then, that's the thing. Adam is, yeah, this is the thing, Kakasakos is putting lap times in, and the other guys are only crossing the line. Ash is not even through the last corner yet. So, you know, this is mad. Oh, you're welcome, mate, anytime. It's what I'm here for. I know I've had a bit of stress over the last couple of days, being a bit anxious about stuff, but never mind. It's all put behind me now. It's, you know, it's just how I felt. But, you know, it's great because the racing is just there. You know, this is what we're doing. I think Ash is trying to push that Bentley to the extreme. Adam is currently down towards the GP loop, mate. Is where he is. I mean the GP straight, sorry. I can't flick to the track map because I'm keeping an eye on comments, so he's towards Abbey, so that's where he is. So 35.5 minutes to go. God, I didn't stop talking. Jesus, that's a good thing. That is a proper decent thing. I didn't stop talking, and especially with you guys interacting with me. That is exactly what we need. So Adam Foster going down to the Wellington Straight. Kakatakos, however, is just about to head down the Hangar Straight. Not Kakatakos, sorry, mate. I mean Goncalo. It's because I've been talking to you. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. I think you're still racing in disguise, mate. Did Adam change tyres or only fuel? I have no idea, mate. Let's have a look. It looks like he's got... When it goes grey, guys, just to help me out, just... Has he changed tyres, or is that the tyre wear? I'm a bit interested because I don't know how it works sometimes. I'm a bit unfamiliar with that. It looks like he's got a fresh set of shoes on, or he's not changed tyres. I don't know. I have no idea. But Ash is around 23.4 of a second behind him. It's going to get close, I think, towards the end of the race, though. That's what I'm a bit concerned about. So it looks like, you know, Goncalo is pulling out that lead. He's thereabouts, though, with 33 minutes left, so it's flashing the lights. Maybe he's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. Or is he just flashing the lights for the sake of it? He's a good racer, he's Goncalo. I'm really hoping he's back next season. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So Adam is going down the Wellington Straight, just to put that into comparison. It's crazy. This is crazy, guys. You know, okay, with 33 minutes left, it's going to be close, I know that. But Clerf's down in 8th, which ruined his streak of 6 places, but fair play to him, I tell you. He's got Malolvan ahead of him, so he may get 7th. You know, but it's really, this race has, you know, it's had twists and turns, it's had high and low emotions. I don't know how, obviously you guys race, but how do you guys deal with high and low emotions? Because as a commentator, we have different high and low emotions. But, you know, it seems... it's good. It's good. See, with 30 minutes left, I'm trying to think in my head what could go on, but I feel like you guys have racer energy and I have commentator energy. But this is why, if you were watching the stream and you guys aren't involved with TNRL Sim Racing, this is why you guys should join, because it is a fabulous series. And sign up, because the guys want more drivers. We, you know, try and... I know I keep stressing this, guys, but, you know, without you guys racing, I wouldn't be here commentating. And that's how I feel. But Adam's around 1.2 seconds faster the lap, though. See, that's another thing. He was like that last week, wasn't he? At the Nürburgring, he was like that. Ah, okay, okay. So you think he's on fresh tyres, right? Okay. Or he took tyres, not... Okay. That's very interesting. But, you know, as a commentator, I feel like there's a different energy being brought to, you know, to you guys. But when you guys are racing, you know, like when Ash made that mistake, I think Ash was kind of, you could see when he dropped down to 8th, you could tell he was annoyed. But to get up into 3rd, you know, he's thinking, I've got my groove back now. I am, yeah, okay, I'm a lap almost like 27 seconds behind. But, you know, 30 minutes left, so this is what's going to happen. But is that really going to be thereabouts? You know, do we have a lot of things? You know, we can just see exactly what Giancarlo is doing here. Is this what we need to do? You know, is he going to jump into pit lane, or is he just playing it safe? Is he just trying to think, I've got that gap, I could manage this? It's unreal. It's don't get me wrong, guys. It's this is why the racing gets closer and closer, and it almost seems to be very close to see what's going to happen. But it's going to be thereabouts, isn't it? So we'll see how well things go with 29 minutes left. I think definitely Clenneth is going to be pushing up to Malolven and try and take that 7th place from him. But I don't know, it's weird. But you can just see how quick Clenneth's trying to push up to the Audi. You know, he's thereabouts. See, the thing is, if it's going to, as Clenneth gets up to Malolven, it's going to be thereabouts, isn't it? I think Clenneth's going to definitely get Malolven, because you can just see how quick he's going. But it's very interesting to see that, you know, you think Giancarlo's going to literally go for a splash and dash and just think, right, just put a bit of fuel in, let's not take tyres, let's put some fuel, let's go to the end. If his tyres are worn, that could lose more grip and could be a bit scary. But then, I don't know, because when he's won races, can't get my words out, when he's won races, it's been unreal. I told you, this Lexus that turns up into the championship puts a surprise on everyone. He's done well to get the race wins he's got this season, and to get another one and then probably get into preferably sort of the mix for the championship. The guy's unstoppable. Going back to the battle between Clenneth and Malolven, Clenneth's only 0.566 of a second for Malolven, as Malolven runs a bit across the grass going down the Wellington Straight. I knew Clenneth was going to get it. You can just see Adam Foster in the background, Clenneth's teammate. Malolven has to... Oh, there's a bit of contact between the pair of them. Don't think Clenneth's going to like that. I think he had the line, but Malolven shuts the door on him. Quite literally. Almost pranks door mirrors as well. So Clenneth's now dropped some ground. And he's gone off track as well. Has that caused him an issue? That is very interesting for the Dutchman. And I don't think he's going to be happy with Malolven for that contact. So we'll see where Giancarlo is. He's coming through the latter half of the lap. I think you're right there, guys. I think you know, he's going to put a splash and dash in. I don't think he's going to change tyres, because it'd be too much time to go, or too much time to take tyres and fuel, because it will take some time. he's, to say, you know, as I was saying, he's done exceptionally well. Oh, exactly, mate, exactly. It's very sad for Clenough. It shouldn't have happened like that. I think you can see he's a bit peeved, to put it politely. But it's not going to be easy, because he's now dropped down from Malolven. Malolven's potentially thereabouts. He's got to be careful though, because that move to me, excuse me, that move to me wasn't, it was going to work, but obviously Malolven shut the door. So we'll see exactly what is going to happen with around 25 minutes left. You know, Goncalvo's miles ahead. Adam's only just coming through Luffield now, so, you know, it just shows, doesn't it? Just shows exactly what's going to happen. And if you just joined the stream, guys, welcome to TNRL Thursday Night Racing League with Hoppers in the commentary box. If you're wondering who this strange voice is in the commentary box, yes, it is the legendary Hoppers, or the one and only, depending on how well you like to say I am. I'm not trying to big myself up here, lads, or ladies, if there's any ladies in the stream, of course. Not trying to big myself up. I have no idea, mate. I've never raced a Lexus. No idea. It's something I need to look at. I need to look at jumping in. Clarence jumped in pit lane. Has he just... He's probably got a bit of damage after that tap between himself and Malolven, which he's not very happy with. I don't think he's very happy. So, you know, the number 720 McLaren, is he going to stay in pit lane, or is he going to just go for what he needs to do, repair that damage? Obviously, you know, looking at Goncalvo, he's going to be, oh, he's going into pit lane. You guys are very psychic, aren't you? So Bart's also into pit lane. Has Bart had an issue? But I need to know, guys, is Goncalvo going to take tyres, or is he just going to top up fuel? Because this is what I need to know. I'm a bit concerned, if I'm honest, because Adam Foster, you know, Adam is quick. Oh, he had a 42 second gap. Okay, that could be very interesting. That could be very interesting, mate. Clem's gone out of pit lane, so he was repairing for damage. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Goncalvo! Oh my goodness, guys! This, oh my goodness, this is unstoppable. What is going on? Oh my goodness, Goncalvo back in the lead of the race then, 43.9 of a second, with 22 minutes and 24 seconds. This is going to be unstoppable. What has happened tonight in this race? This has been round number 11 of TNRL Sim Racing. Yeah, it's going to be tight, mate. It's going to be unreal. I feel like my voice is going to go already. I feel like my voice is either going to go, or I'm not going to stop talking. That's what I'm worried about. But it looks like, you know, 22 minutes to go. It's going to be thereabouts now, because he's now, Adam's pulled it back to 7.5 of a second, but it's going to be thereabouts. Don't eat all them. Save me some. So yeah, it's going to be very close. I do apologise. I was just having a bit of a conversation, but no tyres though. You go, he's gone for no tyres. But it's going to be thereabouts. It will be close though. It will be close, guys. But let's see what's going to happen. You know, Ash is still, you know, 34.9 of a second. It could be 35 now. You know, Ash has got to push. He's not. I don't think he's going to get the race win though, unless something majorly happens. You know, Adam's around 6.6 of a second. This is going to be close. 21 minutes to go, guys. 21. excuse me, 21 minutes to go. You can tell my voice is going to go slightly, but you know what is going to happen. Obviously, you know, Sean, fair play to him, 4th place at the moment, but I think, you know, Giancarlo's going to be thereabouts. He's got it. He's, you know, he may have it in the bag. 20 minutes, roughly around 20 minutes to go. Yeah, exactly. Just see exactly what's gonna. Let's have a look at what his last lap time was. His last lap time though was a 2 minute 36.8 though. That's good. I think that's because he went in the pit lane as well, isn't it? So we'll give him his due for that one. He's around 2.9. It's a bit. It's going to be very interesting to see what he's going to do, but we'll just jump onto that thereabouts. But you know, it's 19 minutes and 40 seconds left. This could be unstoppable. This could be a very nail-biting end to this race, though. Is what I'm going to say. But I tell you what, fair play to him. Fair play, you know. Oh, he is, mate. He is for sure. He's definitely gaining a lot. It's like 5.2 of a second at the moment. So the time he's coming down. So I think Adam may catch him towards the end. It's going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. You know, it's thereabouts, but it's going to be very close. I don't know. I don't think Ash is going to catch these two up, though. That's what I'm slightly gutted for, because that, you know, the three could have easily had a nice battle for the race lead. They could have easily done it all night long, you know, just to put it into consideration. But you know, 18.5 minutes left. It's one of them, I think. But just looking what's going on at the moment, but it is thereabouts. But yeah, I think you're right, guys. I think Adam is going to be catching him. He's 5.0 of a second. He's actually not far away now, because Giancarlo's thereabouts with Damo. He's got a lap Damo, and Damo's trying to. I think you're right, Kaka, because he's trying to do it, man. It's like 4.3 now. This is going to be close. This is going to be almost heart in the mouth moment. I hope it doesn't end in tears. That's what I'm hoping. This has been unreal tonight, guys. It's been unstoppable. It has been crazy. 17.5 minutes left. Then let's see, is Ash gonna claw his way back to try and get to that gap of these two? But I don't think he will, because he's 37.9. But Adam is gaining. Yeah, he could do. You never know, mate. You never know. He's 3.4 of a second, but I don't think Adam will push too hard. I think he might try and conserve them tyres and try and stop them from wearing out. But this is nail biting. 17 minutes left. Round number 11 of TNRL Sim Racing here at Silverstone. Seems to be thereabouts, but who knows exactly what's going to happen. But you know, this could be another. Oh, I think he could, mate. I think he could. But it's nail biting. It's nail biting and scary. I'm going to tell you that now. It is going to be very close to see what is going to happen. But you know, I think tonight has been one where it's probably going to be highly remembered as one of an insane race of the season. I know we've had some great races this season, guys, don't get me wrong, but tonight has been like you know, with Stefano Marchetto not being here, no disrespectful to him, no disrespectful to Marmolotto, yeah, no disrespectful to him, he would be dominating, okay, but because he's not here, I almost had a heart in my mouth moment, and when Clemmeth cut back out the way, that could have been catastrophe. But I'm not being disrespectful, guys. You know I ain't. But you know, it's gonna. I think. Don't get me wrong, guys. I think it between Giancarlo and of course Adam. I think it's gonna go down to the last 15 minutes, maybe 13, 14, like you guys are saying. But it might go down to the last couple of minutes. But Stefano was here. I called him Marmolotto, didn't I? Yeah, come on, Hoppers, wake up. But yeah, I think Giancarlo may be slightly eking out that gap. Because you can just see how quick Adam's getting. It's scary. But with Marmolotto not being here, you know, it gives these guys a bit of a chance. But I don't want to say Stefano will come back to Suzuka and dominate. I think he will dominate Suzuka because he wants to do well there. Of course he does. But the problem we're getting at the moment though is with him not being here, it's turned the championship table upside down. It's turned another twist. It's turned the taps on to say, right, it's going down to the wire. That is what I'm thinking. But you can just see Adam now 1.6 of a second from Giancarlo, and this is where it's going to get tooth and nail. It's probably going to be down to these guys. 13 and a half minutes left. I can't look. I can't get in. It's going to be close now between these two. I know it is. You know, is this what we're expecting? But if Stefano was here, he'd be light years ahead of these guys. Because he knows how to race. But 13 minutes left, it is going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen between these guys at the moment. And but you know, it's gonna get close, isn't it? I don't know what to say anymore. I've kind of lost what I was gonna say, essentially. But you can see how quick Adam is now getting onto the back of Giancarlo. You really can. 12 minutes and 24 seconds. This. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's getting tense. I'm nervous for the two of them. I really am. I don't want it to end in tears. That's what I don't want. It's going to be thereabouts, to tell you this. But I think, you know, the likes of... It's going to be thereabouts, I think, because 0.8 of a second between Giancarlo and, of course, Adam. Adam may be having a better advantage. He's caught him up considerably well, though, to be fair. It is thereabouts, but I don't want it to end in tears. I want these two to have a fantastic battle towards the end. Rubbing his right, yeah, of course it is, mate, but as a commentator, you want it to be sensational, you want it to be epic, but this is getting close now. This is getting to a commentator's not worst nightmare. It's getting to a commentator's dream between these guys, because Adam's going to try and get him this time round. I'm sure he will. He's going to try and make that move. But if Giancarlo can hold on for 11 minutes, This is unstoppable between the pair of them. I've got to go on board with Adam. I really am. This is... Oh my goodness, this is getting tense for me as well. Well, this is what you guys, if you're watching the stream, aren't part of TNRL, please do. They're very good races. Oh my goodness. I thought Adam was actually good. I think he went a bit... He missed a gear by the looks of it, or he didn't miss a gear, but he had too much power. Oh, this is getting close, but we're still on board with him, chasing after Giancarlo for the race lead. Then with around 10 minutes left of the race, this is it. This is it. The race is on. Oh my goodness. Oh, exactly, mate. He does. He needs to defend. He needs to defend. He needs to defend. This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. I can't believe what we are seeing. This is mad. So we used the helicam for a couple of... This is crazy. 9.5 minutes left. I am scared. I am nervous. And I am anxious for the pair of them. This has been unstoppable this evening. I tell you what, it's going to go down to the wire, isn't it? I can see that Adam wants to get Giancarlo. He wants to get past that Lexus. We're going back on board, going down the Wellington Straight for the 39th time. This is unstoppable. 9 minutes to go. He's thereabouts. Giancarlo's got to defend like mad, going in towards Duffield. Adam's going to try and get him. Like Adam is going to try and get him. Oh my goodness, guys, come on, let's have a clean battle. I'm so sorry for coughing down everyone's ear, but I think that is... Oh my goodness. Yeah, he got a lot more. He definitely did, Ben. Oh, this is unreal. I think fair play to him. Fair play. Oh, this is going to be close, though. I think Giancarlo's not going to give up, though. I think the Lexus is going to be pushing it all the way with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. Do apologise for coughing down everyone's ear, but... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Having a dry race tonight, it just seems to be showing exactly variation weather this season has played a huge factor in certain races. Here tonight with a dry race. I'm just doing the rain dance silently in my head, just to pray there might be a bit of rain towards the end. But it doesn't look like it. But it has been an absolute astounding race this evening. I think Ash would have been thereabouts if he hadn't made that mistake. I think he would have been still in touching distance with these two. But I tell you this, guys, it has not failed to disappoint tonight. It has been unreal. But I'm speechless. I've lost my words now. I really have, because it's been unreal. It's like, yeah, definitely, Luke. I think he was, you know, like you say, he was trying something different. I think he was trying to think, well, maybe I need... I don't know. I don't know. You guys have seen exactly how things go, because you guys race. I don't. So I've got a different eye than you guys. But, you know, it's 2 point... It is going to be very close to see exactly what's going to happen. Because we've got around 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. It's 2.0 of a second... 2.061 of a second, but it could technically still could go down to the wire. But I think the championship's now turned on its head, and I think, you know, it has been 100% a cool race tonight. It has been unreal from start to finish. Okay, you know, Tuggood had damage after clipping the grass, and it's a bit unfortunate it ended like that for him because he was doing so well. And then obviously when Ash made that mistake, that just shows, you know, it's not just the rookies, it's also the main championship contenders that can make mistakes. So 5.5 minutes left. This is gonna be unreal. This is gonna be so unreal. I can't believe how well tonight has gone. I'm lost for words. It's not like me to lose what I'm saying. Yeah, I think he could have done, mate. I think... Well, okay. That's a very good shout. Thank you. Let's have a look what they're doing. I think Clem's trying to get away from Bart at the moment. Both Dutch drivers, though. So we'll try and see exactly what is going to happen. So obviously Bart's trying to get up to Clemmeth with 4 minutes and 36 seconds, and then he said 36 minutes then. So I say 4 minutes and 36 minutes, that's not the time. But yes, it looks like Bart's trying to catch up to Clemmeth for 8th place at the moment. Clemmeth's probably still a bit fuming with Malolven after that issue they had, which really dented Clemmeth trying to get 7th place though. It's going to be very interesting to hear what they have to say after the race though. It really is. Obviously I won't be live when I jump into there and see what they have to say, but you know, 4 minutes left, it is going to be thereabouts. Could be very close. Clemmeth could easily probably get away from Bart, but Bart's very quick in that Audi. We've seen how quick the Audis get though, to be fair. But looking what's going on at the moment now, Bart may catch him. But I think Giancarlo's had a bit of a gap now to Adam, so Adam's going to be pushing on for the race lead. Well, preferably pushing that race lead even further and getting that race win that he's probably been looking for this evening. But you know, it's been good guys. It has been one of the best races so far from what I've seen. But looking at Bart trying to catch up to Clemmeth, it seems to be Clemmeth wants to push away from him, but that Audi's quick as well. You can just about see with 3 minutes left, this is where my nose is itchy. I don't mean this is where my nose is itchy, you know, but this is where Bart could easily catch up to Clemmeth, because Clemmeth's that gap is considerably thereabouts. We'll go on board with Bart chasing down his fellow compatriot, going into the latter half of the lap. It could be thereabouts for these two. It could be quite a bit of a close battle towards the end. It's around 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. But looking at exactly what's going to happen, I think Bart may catch Clem by the time they hit the next bit of sector here. But 2 minutes left then. Looks like Giancarlo's now 5.1 of a second from Adam then, so it looks like Giancarlo's tyres may have actually suffered quite a bit. But I'll tell you what, this has been unstoppable this evening. There's been a few hair raising, but you can just see Bart literally got past Clemmeth. I think Clemmeth's just decided, right, or has he? He has got past it. It threw a wobbler at me. As the time screen likes to do, it likes to wind me up. So we've got a minute and a half left then of round number 11 here at Silverstone for season 2 of TNRL Sim Racing. And I'll tell you what guys, it is going to be very interesting after the race to think what has happened in the hour and a half. It doesn't seem like it's been an hour and a half race. It seems like literally how things have gone this evening. And I think Adam is going to be on course to take a victory here at Silverstone, and preferably he may take the championship lead, because with Stefano Marchetto not being here this evening, it could turn the title on its head going into Suzuka, and this is crazy stuff. It's unreal. So Adam's now on to the final lap then. This is probably what he's been thinking all night long, to try and push that battle between him, Giancarlo, and of course Ash at the start of the obviously at that bit of the race. It was unreal. Them three could have easily been unreal. But it's been fantastic. It's been unreal. I don't know what to say, guys. I am speechless. But you know, excuse me, didn't mean to yawn. But it's going to be thereabouts to see exactly what's going to happen, because Adam Foster, fair play to him, he has put on a good fight to get back into the race lead, with Giancarlo now 7th. I think Giancarlo could have changed tyres, he could have still pushed that gap even further, but fair play to him. I tell you what, he has been unstoppable. Ash is still in 3rd place going down the hanger straight. Sean's in 4th, and Sean will be. That is a good showing from the Ferrari driver this evening. Oh, exactly. You know, tonight has been unreal. You know, I think, you know, fair play to Adam, fair play. You know, it has been probably close proximity racing for these guys tonight. It has been one of the best. I'll tell you what, fair play Adam, fair play, take a bow my friend, well done. That is what he wanted to do. You know, fair play to him, fair play. Pushed to get that race lead, take the race lead back. I'll tell you what, it is going to be very, very interesting. Well done to Giancarlo getting that 2nd place. He will be livid. And I'll tell you what, it is going to be unstoppable. But I tell you what, got to feel sorry for Ash. Really got to feel sorry for him. If he hadn't made that mistake and damaged his car earlier on, when he made that mistake, he would have been still up there with them too. But fair play to him, fair play. He has done, he's done very well to get back onto the podium. I'll tell you what, he's going to be kicking himself, but he will be happy. Hopefully with that 3rd place, he will be a bit annoyed with that. But I'll tell you what, Sean coming through the last half of the lap, going down towards the Wellington straight now to get an absolute stellar 4th place in only his 2nd race as well of TNRL. What an absolute stellar drive. He's done very well. I'll tell you what, thank you Kakatakos, mate, that means a lot, mate. You know, I've had a bit of a funny moment this week where, you know, I've said something and I've not liked what I've said, but you know, it made me feel anxious. But fair play to Sean coming home in 4th. What a drive. He will be happy with that, and Adam Foster will be victorious. He has done well. I feel sorry for Ash though to get up where he was, but absolutely unstoppable. I'll tell you what, guys, we're in for a treat when it goes to season finale at Suzuka. Excuse me, my voice is officially going. But I tell you what, fantastic stuff. It's going to turn the title on its head, and it is going to be thereabouts. We will see what Suzuka brings. I don't know whether it's next week or the week after. We will soon find out, but we'll let you know. I'll tell you what, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to the guys that have joined in with the comments. It means a lot, guys. Without you guys helping me, It means a lot. So until next time, when we go to Suzuka in Japan for the final round of the championship, gotta feel sorry for Ash though. You know, he will be kicking himself with that mistake. And I'll tell you what, I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Ta-ra. My voice is officially going, guys, so, you know. Thank you so much, guys, for your help. Much appreciated.